is the moment when history was made. Raptors fans across the country celebrating.
You know, that was really just like Canada versus the champs. So this is a Canadian win, you know?
And in Vancouver, that celebration quickly turned to a not-so-quiet hope.
But we need Grizzlies to come back. We need a basketball team here. That's what we need.
And while the desire may be clear, is it realistic?
I'm convinced that it could come back. It's just a question of, I guess I'd say, timing.
Arthur Griffiths is the former owner of the Vancouver Grizzlies. Their games fresh in the minds of many. The team was sold and eventually relocated to Memphis. Last month, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver spoke with the National about moving the Grizzlies back in 2001.
In retrospect, I wish we had a team in Vancouver right now. I think clearly Canada could handle two NBA teams, sort of west and east in the country. So I share David's sentiment that we do have regret. I think we were a bit ahead of our time.
But Silver said the league isn't looking to expand, which means the best route forward is relocation. And with the right ownership team, Griffith says it's a possibility. But it wouldn't be easy.
You got to find a franchise that'd be willing to sell, and that the league would approve that transfer. Because in some cases, much like here, you need to convince them that it would be better off somewhere else.
Considering it gets that far, he says there's two cities most likely to seal a deal. At the top of the list, Seattle, who lost the Sonics, or Vancouver. And it won't come cheap.
This is where it gets tricky. The latest number that is being bandied about is $2 billion. Expansion or existing franchise?
Griffith says the business model has changed for ownership, which makes it much more attractive for potential owners. Thanks to broadcast deals, the payroll is covered. Ticket sales would be additional revenue. And he says Vancouver would fill the building, especially with a winning team.
There's just no doubt in my mind. We would be one of those stories in sport where I think we'd go years and years and years without an empty seat.
Currently, there's nothing on the horizon. But when the time does come, he expects Vancouver to have a real shot. Joel Ballard, CBC News, Vancouver.